Hi, everyone, and welcome to ILCs in 2025. They've got a bit of a different focus this year. Heads of learning are leading ILCs in years 5 to 12, and area leaders, the same sort of thing in the junior school, where that focus and that time for ILCs can be used to really get some things done that need doing in those areas. We've got our first learning forum focused on ILCs coming up next Monday. So that's the 26th of May. And in that meeting, you're going to be ready to work on those ILCs to make sure that you've got a great idea that you want to carry forward and an idea that we can actually see some real results by the end of this year. And I know heads of learning will be taking a lead in this, but whilst you're going through that process, I'd love you to keep in mind some of the work we've done on ILCs over the last couple of years and the general principles behind them. And that is to really identify an issue. What's a problem that we need to solve? And then to have a really forthright ideation process where we're thinking about solutions to that problem, where they're research-based solutions, perhaps doing a bit of reading around those, and then coming up with a plan that we can actually implement. So if that's writing up a new scheme of work, if that's planning something, that's great. It's still something that we can implement and that we can actually measure its effectiveness. It might be that if this year you're actually writing up some sort of learning plan and you're not going to get to implement it till next year, that's absolutely fine. But as long as it's measurable, because remember, after the planning and the implementation phase, then we come up to monitoring its actual success. Can we assess that it worked? Did it solve that original problem that we came up with right at the start? So please just keep in the back of your mind that ILC process where we actually ideate some sort of solution, we get to plan it and implement it, and then we have the opportunity to assess it by using some actual data on the ground. There's time in our Learning Forum program as the year progresses to go through each of those stages in our ILC. So please be planning that in mind, that we've got to get to a point this year where there's actually a little bit of data that we could look at to see the success or otherwise of our idea. Have a great evening on Monday night, and I hope we can come up with some really innovative and interesting ways to improve learning here at St. Leonard's College.